Which sign is best for me? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Oh, Virgo, Libra.
Hello, y'all. So I'm starting off using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which I already put on. There's the Patrick Star and Matte collab. I'm not showing that because like it'll be like literally a half hour long if I do that. I'm using the limited edition Dose of Colors Decx Katie highlighter as a mirror, so there you go. Then I'm taking my Colourpop eyeshadows. I'll let you know the shade like as it comes and goes, but first we're gonna take a random Tarte brush that I have and we're gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette. Gotta remove our glasses. We love a glasses queen, you know. I'm using Golden Ochre first, and we blend in. Oh, look at that blend. Queen of blending. You really just want to like basically get that like all in your crease and like really hold the brush at the end so you can get that like really diffused look. Whatever you do, like don't press really hard because you really want to make those like soft, blown out kind of like motions. Oh yes, and I also use the Urban Decay eye primer, and I set that with like just a translucent powder. So I'm taking more of that color and just working it through. I'm kind of working up from like lightest to deepest in the crease. So first I'm starting with that golden ochre, and then I'm going to move on to burnt orange, then raw sienna, and warm taupe just to like deepen it a little bit. Ooh, I love that little puff up of powder there. We blended. Take a look at that blend. Like the nice thing about ABH shadows is they're so like easy to blend. Okay, so I'm just taking warm taupe, finishing up, blending that into the little edge of my eye there. Fantastic. Look, I'm showing you the detail, giving you the deets. Alright, now we're showing off that wonderful blending job that we did. Queen of blending, of course. Oh yes, look at that. Queen of eyeliner. Yeah, so this is just me like kind of fixing it up a little bit. You can take a bit of like concealer and like a really thin angled brush and kind of like go up along the edge. This liner is from NYX, and like it's really not the best one. It's a really cheap option, but like it will, like you get any water near it and like it's gone. It's gonna smudge everywhere. Alright, so now I'm taking a little bit more. I forgot to tell you what brand it was, but the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I'm just like basically taking the same little like flat brush and just like almost blending that like right all over my lid, but like just barely bringing it up to the crease. You can go like slightly in the crease if you want, but like I would be really careful about that when it comes to like kind of layering up colors, because you might get like a really weird line. I find that happens sometimes. Just depends on your eye shape too. So this works because the concealer I'm using like basically dries down really easily, but it's still sticky enough that like when you put color on top it really like intensifies it. There we go, just taking a little bit of that. It's the red is Colourpop Fortune Cookie. It's a loose one, and then the bright kind of like hot pink color is Sandbar. Now I'm taking Zoomship and I'm putting it right beside there. I don't know why I did that. Put the blue like right next to the pink, but I should have put like the purple next and then the blue. But I basically rectify that. The nice thing is, like, if you fuck up, you can always like just put more shadow on top and then no one will know. If you're like truly queen of blending, then it don't matter. And I'm putting like the Colourpop Super Shock shadow like kind of underneath the color. So then like I'm putting like more of a cream shadow base and then an actual powder shadow that's a little bit lighter on top, and that's gonna like help those shades really pop on the eye. As you can see, like they're already really bright, but they're gonna help make them even brighter. So there we go, I'm taking the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It's like, I got it for like $12, I think. So I really recommend it. Every single shimmer shade in it is absolute garbage, but it has really bright, colorful mattes, and like if you don't like use a lot of bright colors, it's a really good option. And also none of the colors have names per se, so I'm kind of just like generally pointing to the right direction, but or like whatever direction it is in on the palette itself, so like there you go. And so once you kind of have like those little areas of color sectioned off on the eye, you just kind of pat the corresponding color of the pressed eyeshadow on top, and there you go. And then I'm just kind of taking my finger, dipping it in if I want a little bit more pigment. All of these shadows are like really inexpensive, like $5 or less, except for the ABH palette, but I recommend like really, if you're gonna put your money into anything, put it into like shadows that you know you can use in like basically every single look that you do. Modern Renaissance is really good in that regard. And now I'm taking Snapdragon, which is the green Colourpop shadow, and I'm putting that green color from the BH Cosmetics palette right on top. I'm just kind of layering it and like patting it and layering until like I get that payoff that I want. And you'll see that I like covered the eyeliner that was underneath, but like we're gonna fix that. I like to like really work in layers, because I find I like to like get the tip of my eyeliner and then apply whatever shadow I'm gonna put on my actual lid, or like anything in that area on top. Because I find it just like, if you mess up your eyeliner and it's on top of your eyeshadow, then like you're screwed. Like there's really no going back. And there we go, taking a little fluffy brush, cleaning up those edges. Now I'm going back over like I just said. And I switched to using the Kat Von D little liquid liner in Trooper. And that one I like a lot. I like a brush tip, because I find it's like really thin. It might be a little bit difficult to get used to using, because like it runs, like it's basically like an ink pen, where like anywhere you touch it down, if you're not like really careful with like the way that you're placing your hands, and like depending on how coordinated you are, it's gonna be like hard. I recommend gel liner at first. So we're gonna take our NYX pencil in the color Milk, and I'm just taking a tiny little, like, what is supposed to be a liner brush, and I'm putting that right underneath my eye in my inner kind of tear duct area, and also in my waterline. Which is kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'm making it work. And like, if you ever notice my eyes look huge in some of my selfies, it's because of that. It's not lying, it's makeup. So we're just opening up the eye there. Yeah, look at that. I'm taking a little bit of just a random mascara. Sometimes I use mascara samples. Who's gonna judge me? Taking a little powder brush, just powdering off any fallout that I have. And I just pointed to my highlighter for some reason. Fantastic. And I'm literally doing the exact same thing on this side. I apologize before, like, my mirror kind of got in front of my eye. I like cannot see when I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have to like really hold the mirror close because I'm blind. But yeah, so I'm taking the purple color that I used before is called Daddy, and I really hate Colourpop for that, and I'm suing. But I'll have it all listed in the description, so there you go. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, girl, move your mirror out of the way. But basically, I'm just doing the same motion for all of them. Like, just kind of patting it, being really precise, using a nice flat, like, lid brush, a little tiny lid brush, for that precision. Queen of precision. And just fixing up with a liner there. Note that like all of these clips are like supremely sped up. Like this doesn't take like 14 minutes to do. This took me like 40 minutes to do. And I'm just taking a little bit of the Dose of Colors highlighter, putting a little bit on my brow bone, a little bit in the inner corner there, and adding a bit more to my cheeks because apparently I wasn't wearing enough highlighter. Scientists would disagree, but you know, what does science know?
I may be young, but I'm ready.